Watchmen. One of us died tonight. Somebody knows why. Somebody knows.
I heard he'd been working for the government. Maybe it was a political killing.
Maybe someone's picking off costumed heroes.
John thinks that there's going to be a nuclear war.
What if that's why someone wants us out of the way? So we can't do anything to stop it. An attack on one is an attack on all of us.
Watchmen are over. What do you suggest we do about it?
Retribution.
Watchmen, the 2009 film based on the acclaimed graphic novel of the same name. And this film, before it was coming out, like probably even the lead up of it, it was known as the unfilmable comic story. It was, whatever the reason is, people just felt like you can't adapt Watchmen. Watchmen's maybe too big, it's 12 issues, it's a lot of back and forth, like, you know, it'll be adhesive, whatever the reason is. Whatever the reason is, people thought Watchmen was unfilmable. But then, at the time, the 300 director, Zack Snyder, decided, like, I'll take a shot at it. And the film came out. People were obviously divisive. It was more like a Man of Steel divisive kind of thing. Where, yeah, you loved it or you hate it. I'm in the like it category of Watchmen. It has problems, for sure. And we'll talk about one big problem. And we all know about one thing. It's I laugh about that scene, but it's unneeded. It's, and you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, but the big problem I have with the movie is it is a very faithful, like, if you're a fan of the comic, it is a very, 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 very faithful. It is a very faithful adaptation of the graphic novel. It was like page to page, word by word adaptation. It was by Image, but it's too faithful. There's certain things that don't translate. There are lines in this movie where you're like, this would work well if you were reading it in a comic, but not in a movie, because it doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel, you know, real people will say this certain thing, or what. Yeah, it's that you don't feel, these people feel like they're real characters because of these, you know, the comic booky dialogue they are saying out for the movie. But and also there's like bits and pieces that you're like, hey, you know, maybe cut that part out. Like, hey, I love the Rorschach General parts. You know, the Rorschach General parts are great. You know, the opening one is probably always the best one. You know, when he goes and says, when all the whores of politicians shout, save us, and I'll whisper no. And you're like, yeah, Rorschach. But then there's this part, like, halfway through where he goes and says, like, he spots Night Owl and Silk Spectre walking across, passing him, but they don't know it's him because he's not wearing the mask. And you're like, what the fucking, like, really? Like, that's not the most interesting crime noir thing. So, there's that whole aspect of, like, okay, maybe a little bit too faithful. And also, yes, the sex scene is fucking into it. It's funny when, you know, Silk Spectre is about to hit the climax and she presses the fire button, and then Archie spits out the fire, and then people look up and see, you know, the star, and it's, the star is firing because it's trying to do the fire of love and all this kind of stuff. And I always laugh. I always laugh at that moment. Like, I'm like, yeah, the sex scene is kind of like, it's not what you needed, dude. It's not really that needed. You could easily slice this, like, there's bits of this, because this movie is 2 hours and 42 minutes long, so you're like, I could cut that part out, you could cut that part out, it's so fluent. But, yeah, I mean, here's the thing, like, it's, big positive thing, it is faithful to the graphic novel, even though maybe it's a little bit too faithful to the graphic novel. The acting is really good. Good or really good. Like, Jackie Haley is great as Rorschach. Patrick Wilson is great as Night Owl, and Jeffrey D. Morgan's great as a comedian, and I forgot the guy who plays Manhattan. And the CGI in Manhattan, it stands out because it's 10 years. CG has advanced 10 years, so Manhattan looks pretty solid, even for a movie that is 10 years old. So it's a very solid look at him. Look at him. The quote Joker. Oh, when he saw Manhattan. Oh God, dude, put some clothes on, would you? Jeez. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I mean, I in the liking category, but it's good fluid pace. It works well, and such and such and such. But yeah, except those couple of things, like the film's pretty good and all that, and all that. So yeah, Watchmen, a good movie, personally for me.
The world will look up and shout, "Save us." And I'll whisper, "No."